Good morning, Northridge Kindergarten. Miss Scudiero here, and for today's lesson, we're going to continue working with partners up to the number 5. So let's get started. Today's learning target, boys and girls, is I can create and solve subtraction stories with partners up to the number 5. So we're going to continue what we did on Tuesday in making those subtraction stories and then showing we know how to solve them. For today's lesson, friends, all you will need is 5 counters. It could be anything that you have around your house. Pennies, pieces of dry cereal like Cheerios, jelly beans, kicks, buttons, whatever you would like to use for today to help you create those subtraction stories. Now, before we get started, friends, what I would like you to do is please press pause right here so you have a chance to gather your materials. And then when you're ready, please unpause and let's begin. Okay, friends, for our first problem today, there were 5 students in the sandbox. 1 went home. How many were left in the sandbox? Well, so the first thing we always have to do with our word problems is remember, go back into that problem, boys and girls. So let me give you a minute to go back into that problem. I want you to tell somebody that you are with how many counters we will need. Well, boys and girls, let me give you a hint. It says 5 students. So that means we'll need what? 5 counters. Good job. Well, let's count out those 5 counters together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you should now have 5 counters in front of you. Next, it says, 1 went home, friends. So that means we need to say bye to one of our counters. So I want you to count 1 counter, and I'm going to put an X through it. I want you to push it to the left side. Ready? 1. Now push it to the left. So now we need to count how many we have left. Let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there was 4 students left in the sandbox. Good job. Okay, friends, let's try another one together. There were 3 students in the sandbox. 2 went home. How many were left in the sandbox? Well, boys and girls, first things first, remember, let's go back and look at our problem. It says 3 students in the sandbox. So that means let's take out how many counters? 3. Good job. Put 3 counters in front of you. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Nice work. Now, let's look again. It says 2 went home. So that means we have to say bye to 2 counters or 2 students. So what I want you to do, friends, is take 1 away. Ready? 1, push it to the left. I'm going to exit out. You're going to push it to the left. Now, let's take another one away. 2. Again, I'm going to exit out. And you're going to push it to the left. How many counters do you have left? Let's count it. 1. Good job. So that means there's 1 student left in the sandbox. Okay, friends, let's try one more together before it is your turn. There were 5 students in the sandbox. 3 of them went home. How many were left in the sandbox? Well, friends, to start off, I need you to take 5 counters to show those 5 students. Now, let's lay them down together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice work. Now, let's go back to that problem of ours. It says 3 went home. How many went home? 3. That's right. So that means we need to say bye to 3 of our counters. So I want you to count out 3 and then pull them away. As I X them, you count them. Ready? 1, pull it away. 2, pull it away. 3, let's pull that one away. How many counters are left, friends? That's right, 2. So there are 2 friends left in the sandbox. Nice work. Now it is your turn. Let's see what you can do. There were 4 students in the sandbox. 2 went home. How many were left in the sandbox? Okay, friends, I want you to go back to the problem. I want you to turn and tell somebody you're with how many counters you should be putting down to start off with. I'll give you a second. Good job. You should have told them 4 counters. If you told them 4 counters, you are correct, and you could go on and put those 4 counters down, everybody. Nice work. Now, friends, let's look back at the problem. It says 2 went home. So what is our next step? I want you to think about it. Tell somebody you are with. That's right. We need to take 2 away. Say bye. And what you're going to do is count them out, pull them away. Ready? 1, 2. Should now have how many left, friends? 2 gone, and how many left? Count them out. 2. Awesome work, friends. It is now that time, friends, that us teachers want to see what you can do. So what you will do for your independent work today is you will use your counters and you will create your very own subtraction story. To get some ideas for your story, I want you to look at the playground picture. You can do a story about friends in a sandbox, friends on a swing, friends going down the slide, whatever you would like to do. And what us teachers would like is after you think of your story, you are going to have your parent video you and post a seesaw, a video of you telling and showing your teachers your subtraction story. We are so excited and we can't wait to see what great work you do. Good luck.